Hey everybody, Joe here with Joe's Vintage Guitars. Today we're going to look at Fender serial numbers. The first thing we want to do is find the serial number. On most Fender guitars, especially on most vintage Fender guitars, it'll be right on this, which is called the neck plate. It'll have 3 or 4 screws holding a plate which holds the neck on, and the serial number will be stamped right on there. Another example of another location would be on the bridge, right here on the bridge. And this will only be on vintage Telecaster or precision bass guitars. Also, you'll see them sometimes on the front or the back of the headstock. If you have that, it's a little bit newer guitar. We do have some charts to help you with that, though. One thing to keep in mind about Fender guitars is that this serial number is not the be-all, end-all. It won't necessarily tell you with 100% accuracy what year your guitar was made. Why? Well, look at how modular this is. I could take this off and replace it with another one easily. And it might get scratched, my belt buckle might mar, it might be a parts guitar, very common with Fender guitars. So we do have to go into some advanced dating if we want to know exactly what year it is. Let's get into that. I'm going to take this guitar apart. All right, so I've loosened the strings already. It's best to really just take them off, but I've done this a million times and I really don't want to take them all the way off. And then we loosen up these neck bolts. I prefer to do the initial loosen on each one and then unscrew them so that we don't get any lopsided pressure on this plate or on the neck. And then we simply remove each screw. Just take them out actually. Alright, so the screws are all removed. We'll take this plate off. And now we're going to look at the neck heel date, okay? So almost every single Fender guitar has a neck heel date, which is stamped right here, or written in pencil sometimes. So in this case, it's a September 67. These first 2 digits are just a model code. They won't help you at all with the date. So you're just looking at month, year, and then the last digit is the neck size. It's almost always B. Every once in a while it'll be an A, C, or D. So that's our neck heel date. If it doesn't have one, it's possible that it may not have one, especially in 59 or 60. But almost always it'll have one. So we look at this serial number, which is a 67. We use it in conjunction with this, and we get a more accurate picture. These can even be a year off from the factory. You know, this could be a 66 neck plate and a 67. Or this could be a 68 neck plate, for example. They would grab these out of a big bin and throw them on at the end. So it wasn't always the most accurate. Let's look at pots now, okay? So we have our neck heel date. There's body dates too. In this one, it'll be probably under the pickups or maybe in this cavity. I'm not going to take them off right now because it's a little bit of a pain. But you can look for a body date, although they don't always have one. But one thing you can always look for is the pots, okay, or the potentiometers. And that'll be wherever the knobs are. So wherever there's knobs that you can turn, underneath that, there's going to be some potentiometers with some date codes on them, okay? So let's take this off. If it's this is a good example guitar because you can just take this little metal plate off and see everything. On Stratocasters, like this guitar, this one's not original, but you see how the knobs are mounted to the pick guard. It's a lot more annoying to do on that. So that's why we're using a Jaguar today. We're going to look at these. Okay, so we've gained access to where the pots are located, which is under these knobs that you twist on any Fender guitar. And we're going to look at them now. We've got 2 pots here, this one and this one, which is covered by a capacitor, but they look like a little metal can, sort of. The codes that we're going to use in the dating are either going to be right on this back face of the pot or on the cylindrical side of the pot. Using the advanced dating section below, you can find out how to decipher these codes. So in this case, you won't be able to see this in the video, but it's 304-6617. So use the chart. 304 is our manufacturing code, and the digits directly thereafter are going to tell us the year. So 66 pots on this, okay? So now We have the neck heel date. It's a 67. The pots are 66. I'm not worried about that. They can be apart by a year. This guitar was finished in 1967. It's got 66 pots, so we're pretty confident that everything's original so far. And if this neck plate, let's say this neck plate was from like the 70s or a 63 neck plate or something, we could come to the conclusion, oh, my guitar wasn't a 63. It doesn't have the features of a 63. It doesn't have 63 pots or 62, 63, 64 pots. And the neck heel isn't that. So this plate was replaced. So that's how we date our Fender. I hope that helps you go through the advanced dating section and not just rely on serial numbers. Again, if you need help dating something, give me a call and I'll help you out too. Thanks.